Inside modern boardrooms, founders constantly present what they believe is the perfect startup pitch. They slide a glossy presentation across the table, confident that a professional design will save them from being rejected. They obsess over the mandatory slides. They build complex bubbles to map out total addressable markets and construct flawless 5-year revenue projections that curve cleanly up and to the right. Yet, after weeks spent perfecting team bios and market sizing theories, they face constant rejection. This happens because they misread how investors actually evaluate risk. Surface-level polish and academic market models do not equal a fundable narrative in the real world. To see what actually works, we have to look back to 2005. Elon Musk had already poured roughly $100 million of his own capital from the sale of PayPal into a new aerospace venture. That initial money was running out, and he needed institutional backing to scale his vision. He managed to secure a $100 million Series C round from elite funds like Founders Fund and Draper Fisher Jurvetson. To do it, he used a surprisingly stark 29-slide pitch deck. Look at what is missing from those 29 pages. There are no signed customer contracts. There are no detailed revenue forecasts. Market sizing charts are completely absent. How did a raw, unpolished presentation that broke every rule of modern fundraising land a Series C investment of this scale? The answer lies in constructing a repeatable story. This is a narrative so anchored in pure logic that an investing partner can easily repeat it to their fund the next morning. This chart illustrates the counterintuitive macro crisis SpaceX identified. While computing and telecommunications costs fell globally, traditional aerospace launch costs were rising. They proposed a specific mechanical solution: build the hardware in-house through vertical integration and drastically cut marginal costs by developing reusable rockets. Solving a systemic market failure is more persuasive than relying on abstract top-down market size estimations. While software startups typically ask for millions based on digital wireframes, SpaceX replaced the concept phase with physical proof. They revealed the exact specifications of the Falcon 1 rocket to their investors. This proved they already had a functioning manufacturing operation capable of delivering 1,500 pounds of payload into orbit. They backed this up by using engineering metrics as a proxy for execution, highlighting the proprietary Merlin engine and its 75,000 pounds of thrust. Photographs of actual test stands and vertical integration facilities proved they were operating in reality, far beyond the PowerPoint phase. This lean hardware execution stood in contrast to the government standard. NASA later admitted that attempting a similar rocket development project would have cost them $4 billion. Raw physical evidence and hard engineering metrics eliminate investor doubts faster than any financial projection. The second act of the SpaceX deck relied on radical transparency, specifically the cost breakdown on slide 7. SpaceX presented hyper-specific math, detailing an all-in launch cost of exactly $6.5 million, backed by a ruthless line item breakdown. Detailing the math down to the exact dollar replaces the vague, round-number runway extension requests that amateur founders typically rely on. This level of transparency shifts the investor's mindset. They stop evaluating a startup risk and start pricing a tangible operational asset. When undeniable proof is aligned with a specific financial request, a psychological shift occurs in the boardroom. Investors stop actively looking for reasons to say no. The $100 million ask became a purchase order for physical rockets that already existed, grounding the distant dream of colonization in immediate operational reality. The ultimate goal of a pitch deck is to structure the story so logically that your massive financial ask feels like the only logical next step. Take a moment to run a practical test on your own material. Summarize your core business in one simple sentence. Now, look at your deck. Does that exact sentence actually appear anywhere in the presentation? If it doesn't, the $497 VC-ready pitch deck kit offers a shortcut to building a presentation based entirely on this specific, proven investor psychology. The kit provides a 16-slide Canva template featuring both tech-forward and clinical professional themes, directly paired with a 16-page VC instruction guide to help you map your evidence correctly. While this breakdown starts the process, the complete kit, featuring lifetime updates and 0 recurring fees, guarantees you walk in ready to command the room.